Hello students, today we are going to study the impact of new economic policy on business and industry. So students, when we were learning about the economic environment in India, we learned one thing, that in the year 1991, the new economic policy in the form of liberalization, privatization and globalization was adopted, as a result of which the Indian economy, which earlier had so many rules and regulations and restrictions, that was to a great extent removed with the new economic policy of LPG. And once those restrictions, those regulations, they were removed, automatically we could see that business and industry that got more opportunities, and we could see that some of the private sector industries which earlier were not having the authorities to operate freely in India, they could enter into those sectors which earlier were reserved for public sector. So on the whole, in this part we will be learning about the impact of LPG on business and industry in India and what were the managerial responses to this. So first of all, the impact. The first impact was increasing competition. With the coming up of foreign companies also in India, because the Indian economy was open now for everyone to freely operate, free from permissions, free from quota raj, all those restrictions, they had been removed. So we could see that especially in those areas which were earlier reserved for public sector and now it was open for the private sector to come and operate freely in India, we could see that there was more foreign competition. The public sectors, they had to face tough competition itself in India with the private sector, especially in the service industries. We could see, for example, banks, insurance, telecommunication. These were some of the sectors which were earlier reserved for the public sector. Now it was open for private sectors to come and operate freely in India. So the competition became more tough in India. So increasing competition, there was more competition, more demanding customers. Second point. Now we could see that customers, they could be served in a better manner. So the customers became more demanding because they know that their choices could be met out easily because there was tough competition in the market. And in this way, we could see that the good quality products at reasonable prices could be provided to the customers, as the customers, they were well informed about it. Third is the rapidly changing technological environment. We know one thing, that once there was so much tough competition amongst the Indian industry and business, there was need to bring about better ways to do business, to provide goods and services to the people, so that each and every business which was operating in India, that could survive and grow. And for that purpose, the only way which was left was technological improvements and innovations. So we could see that technological environment started emerging in India. There were so many innovations, there were so many, you may say, changes with the help of technology in the way of producing goods, in the way of providing services. So better procedures and methods, they were adopted with the help of technology. But that also proved to be difficult. Basically, technology always comes with cost. If you want to adopt the newer ways through technology, automatically you will have to bear heavy cost for it. And for the smaller firms which were operating in India, it was very difficult to cope up with this technological changes. Now, need for change. There was need for change to operate in the market because the market was turbulent. There was changes taking place every now and then in the way of producing goods and services, in the way of providing services to the people, better methods of doing the things. So there was need for change in India, in Indian business and industry also, so that they could adopt the best ways and cope up with the market changes. Then need for developing human resources. It was not possible to utilize untrained and unskilled human resources to cope up with the technology. So we could also see that the human resources also started to transform because more training was given to the unskilled, you may say, human resource, so that they could cope up with the changes which was arising with the passage of time. Market orientation, the sixth point. Earlier the concept was that the producers, because there were very few firms and industries, as a result of which whatever was produced, that was easily sold. So production was done before 1991 on the basis of the producer's wishes. There was no survey of the market done, what the consumer requires, what are their needs and expectations according to which the producer should produce, because whatever the producers they used to produce, that was valuable in the eyes of the consumers and that could be sold because the choices were very limited. But with the changing time, we could see that as the consumers they were having more choices, so the producers they also became vigilant, and the entire concept change from production orientation to market orientation. Now market orientation means before producing anything, first of all the survey of the market was done, information was seeked as to what are the customers' preferences, likings and dislikings, according to which the production took place. And in this way it was always beneficial for the customers because customer satisfaction was the main aim of this market orientation approach. And the last says laws of budgetary support to public sector. Before 1991, public sectors they were playing a major role in the nation building process in the Indian economy. But after 1991, we could see that as the private sector was also allowed to equally operate with the public sector, and there was equal, you may say, competition between public sector and private sector, because what the government did was it took away its budgetary support or financial support which earlier it was giving to the public sector. Now public sector had to stand on its own leg and generate its own resources and compete with the private sectors and the foreign companies which was entering into India. In this way we could see that there was also, you may say, improvement in the performance of the public sectors which earlier was running into huge losses and turning out to be inefficient units. So on the whole, what do we understand is that with the coming up of the new economic policy of LPG, the entire economy and its setup and its way of working changed. The business and industry, it started to operate with greater flexibility and with less restrictions and regulations from the government, as a result of which we could see that it was always beneficial for them. Now according to this, in the organizations also the managers, because with the change in environment we have learned one thing, there is always need to adapt according to those changes. So with the coming up of the new economic policy, we could see that there should be managerial responses. And how was the managerial responses with the changes in business environment? The managerial responses came in the form of first acquisitions and mergers. We could see that there was more of mergers, two or more companies they used to merge. There was even involving the foreign companies. One company could acquire the other companies. So there was joint ventures and all those types of things that was coming up on a rapid scale in India. There was diversification. Managements also started about thinking for diversification because the demand in the market increased and there was greater revenues for them to operate. That is why manager response could be in the form of diversification, brand building, so that they could attract the customers. That is why then innovative distribution and selling techniques, that was another approach. Change in the capital structure, the debt equity ratio, then customer oriented approach had to be adopted. We had already learned market orientation in order to satisfy the customer. Technological improvements, developments, innovations and improvements had to be done in the organizations, and better labor relations had to be maintained. So these are the 8 points related with the managerial responses which occurred because of the changes in business environment. With this, we have completed this part, and next we will be talking about demonetization in our next lecture. Till then, thank you.